Hello.
Hello.
Moon. Lady. Sun. Very nice. Gonna leave you be. Right, off I trot. Look at that. That's phenomenal. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. That will do. The view. Okay. Let's test this out. All right. Just thought I'd try streaming from nature and then using solar power to get it to work. So we'll see what happens. So that is the backdrop. That is the setup. And this is my favorite mountain, Mount Tamalpais. And so you can see the colors are just sublime. The sound of the gentle breeze through the grasses, the way the light catches the fog, and the city, all the cities. Behind me, you've got everything. You've got Oakland, Berkeley, San Francisco, South San Francisco, and all the way down into the wider Bay Area. And it's pretty amazing. But this mountain kind of kept me in the bay when nobody else was here. So it's a pretty special place to me. Just kept me inspired, kept me believing that it was worth staying, kept me flowing, kept me exploring. And every time I come up here is different. Every single time. And that's just one of those things that until you bring people up here. That, probably the wider Bay Area has, I don't know, 10, 20 million people, millions of people. But it's so easy to find solitude. It's so simple to go from a dense urban environment where you feel like you're in a pressure cooker down there to here, where there is the moon and a few deer, every now and then a few jackals. That's about it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I think I'm sharing this because I plan on organising more gatherings up here. But I want the kind of keynotes to be at sunrise and sunset almost, or just afterwards. To encourage people to go to bed a little earlier, wake up a lot earlier, get to a car park, get a small walk in, and wake up with this sound, these smells and everything. It's just amazing. It's my favorite place in the whole of the Bay. I just love that it's a national park and it's available to everyone. The only thing you got to do is come up here. I think that's true of many things. Just got to do it. You look at how the fog is streaming in from there. You can see that marine layer. And it's just streaming in over here. It's perfect. And evaporating gently. It's got dense temperature change. Flows in, forced in through the valley. It's at its most dense over there. That's our natural aircon right there. You know, just over there, it's absolutely boiling the second you hit kind of high noon. Right here, everything cools off. Right there, you're absolutely frozen. So it's just, and the more time I spend outside, the more grateful I am for the bay's natural aircon, particularly as temperatures shift and when you're out here in the summer, it can be extreme. And if you're in the mountains, it can boil you alive. And the only things that save you are streams, lakes, and fog, because there's no rain for a long time. But yeah, over there, you can see Salesforce Tower poking out. It's pretty cool. I think every time I'm up here, it's impossible not to gain some new angle, some new perspective, some new thought. Just even looking at that ridge line, I don't think I've ever noticed that. The kind of double ridge there, I think that's behind Oakley and Berkeley, and then behind that would be Mount Diablo. So at some point I gotta get up Mount Diablo and see Mount Tam from Mount Diablo. There's the Mount Tam peak. But when you're driving early in the morning, this whole drive all the way along here, all the way up there, and then down to the car park, that takes 25 minutes, door to door. Well, no door. and then you're spending maybe half an hour, 40 minutes hiking from the lower part, because the car parks and the roads through are all locked up. And then you're here, alone. And the more time I spend exploring America, whether it's Hawaii, whether it's Yosemite, whether it's the national forests, it's very hard to find that contrast of like intensely urban and intensely natural as closely accessible. You're kind of always making a trade-off. And I think just the more time I travel the world, the more time I appreciate the duality of both, the access to both, the ability to switch. I think the only other place in the world that I've found that has it quite this good is Cape Town. You've got mountains everywhere, ocean everywhere, urban sprawl everywhere. It's all thrown together in this kind of heady mix. But if you need to get away from people, you just pick up your backpack and some water and off you go. And I just think that's very special. I mean, given the prices of homes in the Bay Area, it really is a marvel that this is all untouched, and that extends all the way up around into the distance to Point Reyes. So it's just incredible. But yeah, I've been talking about organizing a formal gathering up here for a long time, and it's feeling like it's getting closer. I want to gather some really amazing people and encourage them to get out of bed extremely early and enjoy this transition from night to day without alcohol or drugs, or any kind of unnecessary stimulants. And then perhaps, return to wherever they are and then come back for the sunset and just feel that transition. because I don't know how you could recreate this in any other environment. This is the most beautiful simulation right here. This is just absolutely stunning. Cool. Dawn. Let me try this filter. Ooh, it's interesting. Kind of adds a new angle to it. The dawn filter. Dawn at dawn. All right. Well, this has been interesting. Gonna go enjoy the rest of the sunrise. And the moon is still high. And, see what ideas pop up.